Formula One has just made a game-changing announcement that will undoubtedly turn heads in the racing world. In 2026, General Motors, through its iconic Cadillac brand, will officially join the grid as the 11th team. And here's the twist, this isn't just any ordinary entry. Cadillac is not only bringing its cutting-edge technology to the sport, but they're also planning to develop their own in-house power units starting in 2028. This new partnership is a huge leap forward for Formula One, especially with the sport's growing presence in the US. Greg Maffei, the incoming CEO of Liberty Media, expressed his excitement, emphasizing how much GM and Cadillac's involvement will bring to the table. The partnership signals F1's commitment to expanding its reach in North America, and with GM's engineering expertise, this could truly be a game-changer. What does this mean for the sport? A boost in innovation, more thrilling competition, and possibly a new wave of American talent entering the series. But the real question is, who's going to be behind the wheel for Cadillac in 2026? The possibilities are wild, and some big names are already in the mix. Stay tuned as we explore what might be next for this exciting new team. Now that Cadillac is gearing up for its Formula One debut, the big question on everyone's mind is who will drive for them. Well, the buzz around the paddock is already heating up. One name that keeps popping up is none other than Valtteri Bottas, the experienced Finnish driver who's been a fixture in F1 for years. Bottas has long been seen as a potential candidate for Cadillac, and it seems there's mutual interest. In fact, Bottas has hinted at the possibility of joining the team in 2026, although he's also been on Red Bull's radar. Despite some friction with certain figures at Red Bull, Bottas is open to the idea of switching teams. He's expressed interest in exploring conversations with other teams if the right opportunity arises. In fact, during a recent interview, Bottas admitted that joining Cadillac would definitely be a possibility, especially given the team's ambitious plans for the future. With his wealth of experience and multiple race wins, Bottas would bring both speed and stability to Cadillac's lineup. But here's the twist, Bottas might not be the only one eyeing a seat. Word around the paddock is that Red Bull's Sergio Perez might be out of a job after 2025. This opens the door for other experienced drivers to step in, and Bottas, with his years of expertise, could be a perfect fit. However, Bottas isn't the only driver in the mix for Cadillac's 2026 lineup, and there's plenty of excitement about who else might join the team. While Valtteri Bottas' future with Cadillac in 2026 remains a possibility, there's also the matter of his plans for 2025. Bottas has recently confirmed that he's likely to take on a reserve driver role with Mercedes, a position that seems almost set in stone. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has made it clear that he would be thrilled to welcome Bottas back to the team, citing his deep knowledge of modern F1 cars and his previous contributions to Mercedes' success. Despite this, the door to Cadillac in 2026 isn't completely closed. Bottas has been open about the idea of joining a fresh, ambitious team like Cadillac, especially given the team's growing presence and commitment to making a real impact in F1. If Bottas does return to Mercedes in a reserve capacity for 2025, it would be a temporary detour. His ultimate goal still appears to be securing a full-time seat in 2026. With Cadillac's commitment to developing a competitive team and attracting top talent, Bottas would be a valuable asset if he ends up in their driver lineup. In the meantime, Bottas' role at Mercedes could help him stay sharp and prepare for a potential move to Cadillac. But with so many opportunities on the table, the coming months will surely be filled with speculation and negotiations. The question is, will Bottas choose to make a comeback at Mercedes? Or will he take the plunge with Cadillac's exciting new venture? The announcement of Cadillac's entry into Formula One in 2026 is not just a milestone for the brand, but a statement of intent. This isn't just about adding another team to the grid, it's about challenging the status quo and introducing a new competitive force. With the backing of General Motors and a collaboration with Andretti Global, Cadillac's entry will mark the start of a new era in F1. The team is aiming high, and their vision is clear: create a competitive team that can not only compete but also win. While their first few years will undoubtedly focus on development and building a solid foundation, there's a lot of excitement about what's to come. Andretti, a name synonymous with motorsport, has been a driving force behind this project. Mario Andretti, a racing legend, has been actively involved in the team's development, and his expertise will be crucial in shaping their future. But Cadillac's goals go beyond simply fielding a car. They're looking at a full-scale operation with both experienced drivers and young talent, aiming to strike the right balance between knowledge and innovation. One key aspect of their strategy is to tap into the US market, an area where F1 has seen rapid growth. With Cadillac's American roots and Formula One's growing popularity in North America, there's a strong synergy that could propel the team forward. This isn't just about entering F1, it's about making an impact. And with GM's technological expertise and the racing pedigree of Andretti, Cadillac is poised to become a force to be reckoned with. As Cadillac prepares to join the Formula One grid in 2026, speculation about their driver lineup is ramping up. One name that has surfaced as a potential candidate is Colton Herta, an up-and-coming American star in IndyCar. Herta's name has been linked to F1 for some time, and with Cadillac's entry into the sport, it seems like the perfect opportunity for him to make the leap. Herta has proven his ability on the track, becoming the youngest winner in IndyCar history at just 18. His experience and talent make him an exciting prospect for Cadillac, especially considering F1's growing popularity in the US. But Herta isn't the only driver in the running. With Mario Andretti at the helm of the project, there's also talk about potentially recruiting established F1 drivers, particularly those with experience in car development and strategy. Names like Sebastian Vettel, a four-time world champion, have been mentioned as possible candidates. Vettel, though retired from full-time racing, could bring in valuable experience to Cadillac, helping them navigate the complexities of F1 and providing guidance on car setup and development. Cadillac is also considering the idea of pairing young, talented drivers with veterans who can guide them. This strategy is similar to what other successful teams, like Red Bull and Mercedes, have done, combining youthful energy with seasoned expertise to create a balanced and competitive lineup. Whether it's Herta, Vettel, or someone else entirely, Cadillac's driver lineup for 2026 is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing stories in F1. While the excitement around Cadillac's entry into Formula One is undeniable, the road to success won't be easy. Starting a new team in F1 is a monumental task, and Cadillac will face a steep learning curve. The competition is fierce, with established teams like Mercedes, Ferrari, and Red Bull dominating the sport for years. These teams have decades of experience, championship titles, and state-of-the-art infrastructure behind them. For Cadillac, the early years will be about establishing their team, refining their car, and building a foundation that can eventually compete at the highest level. One of the key hurdles Cadillac will need to overcome is adapting to the new F1 regulations set to take effect in 2026. These regulations focus on sustainability, cost management, and efficiency, which means Cadillac will need to quickly develop power units that not only meet these requirements but also deliver high performance. Fortunately, GM's engineering expertise gives them a strong starting point, but turning this expertise into competitive F1 machinery will take time and significant investment. Moreover, building a team from the ground up requires a massive financial commitment. From developing a competitive car to setting up state-of-the-art facilities, Cadillac will need to ensure they have the resources to match the best teams in the sport. Their partnership with Andretti will help in this regard, as Andretti Global brings experience in managing a racing operation and developing talent. However, the real challenge will be in the details, getting the right mix of engineers, drivers, and technical staff to give Cadillac the best chance to succeed. Despite these challenges, the team's ambition is clear. Cadillac's entry into F1 represents a bold move, not just to compete but to eventually challenge for victories. It will be a journey of growth, learning, and pushing boundaries. The future of Cadillac in Formula One is full of potential, but it will take time, dedication, and a willingness to adapt to the ever-evolving world of motorsport. With Cadillac officially entering Formula One in 2026, the excitement surrounding their debut is just the beginning. The team's ambition is clear, and their entry into the sport marks a significant shift in the landscape. Beyond simply competing, Cadillac aims to make a lasting impact on Formula One, with a focus on innovation, technology, and creating a competitive presence on the grid. The first few seasons will be crucial for Cadillac. As they work to build a car that can compete with the best, they'll need to develop their own power units, a challenge that will require both technical expertise and substantial resources. But with GM's backing, they're poised to take on the challenge head-on, and their collaboration with Andretti Global will provide the necessary support to get the team off the ground. One of the biggest factors in Cadillac's success will be the driver lineup. As we've discussed, names like Vettel Bottas and Colton Herta are just the tip of the iceberg. The team will likely continue to scout for experienced drivers, young talent, and rising stars who can help the team reach its potential. The right driver mix, combined with the team's technical capabilities, could see Cadillac rise through the ranks in just a few seasons. The US market will also be a significant focus for Cadillac. As F1's popularity continues to grow in North America, the timing of Cadillac's entry couldn't be better. With an American brand backing the team and American drivers potentially joining the lineup, Cadillac's presence in F1 could help the sport gain even more traction in the US. The potential for Cadillac to become a fan favorite in North America is huge. As the 2026 season approaches, all eyes will be on Cadillac and Andretti. Will they be able to deliver on their promises? Will they rise to the challenge of competing with the established giants? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Cadillac's entry into Formula One is sure to shake things up and bring a new level of excitement to the sport.